Welcome, this is W.O.R Reality Gaming with my friend Yates. Say hi, Yates.
Yates!
And we're doing a Pentium walkthrough for Heavy Rain. This is the third part in chapter 1, and it's called Father and Son. Now, this is one trophy. There is one trophy in this level. It's called Good Father. So a little bit later on in the game,
Hi, Shaun.
level, you will get to
My dad.
Ethan's new house, which is really depressing, kind of a shithole. And there's a chalkboard on the back of the back part of the house, and it has specific time. So like
Heavy rain.
At
It's been the same for weeks.
4:30, you have to give Shaun a snack.
Seems like he
which
doesn't really want
is
to talk.
at the 2 minutes 35 second mark. At 6 p.m. you have to make Shaun do his homework, which is at the 7 minute 38 second mark. 7 p.m. you have to make dinner for Shaun, which is the 11 minute 11 second mark. And 8 p.m. make sure Shaun goes to bed and bring him his teddy bear, which is at the 15 minute 20 second mark. Yeah, so we're heading out to the new place.
I just want to point out that Ethan Mars is a very unlucky man.
A little bit. He's okay for now, but then just haywire. David Cage, yeah. I always confused David Cage with Peter Molyneux. I don't know why. You know Peter?
I don't know any of these people.
Well.
Please enlighten me.
Okay, well, Peter Molyneux is the guy who is behind the Fable series and also Black and White.
I've heard so much about Black and White. When I played it, I did not see the hype, but that's fine.
That's what people say about Fable. It's exactly what people say about
I
Fable.
like Fable. I like the concept of Fable.
Okay. Yeah, but it's overdone.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, it's on. No, not the game itself. It's just what do I say? It's not what it's not as the hype is too big for it. It's fun. It's fun. I have all three of them. I might get the HD version of the first one when it comes out. It's like a remastering.
First one. I always wanted to have like a pyramid-shaped game console.
That sounds weird.
I know.
You can make it one day.
I could.
Yeah. It's only gonna cost you several $1 million.
Well, I don't think it'll be very successful.
I wrote a reminder note on the board in the kitchen.
Yeah, so the board, just follow the instructions at certain times and do what you need to do. And what is it? It's about 5:40? So you have to give him a snack. And again, it doesn't have to be precise.
It's time for your snack. Are you
Like this-
hungry?
I guess, a little.
Let's see what we can find in the
Like
kitchen.
the snack part says 4:30, but I'm giving it about 15 minutes later, so it doesn't really matter. There's 3 options, I think. There's the orange, the granola bar, and something else. You can do whatever. His snack is a snack, so just give him the food.
A lot of people don't know this, but
Yeah.
that couch is actually from that 70s show.
Is it?
Here, Shaun. Here's your snack.
Thanks, Dad.
It does look like the couch from that 70s show. It's almost 5 o'clock, and 5 o'clock is useless because, well, we just scroll around. Let's watch some TV. And, yeah. On that 70s show couch. We watch a shitload of leaves and do nothing about it. Yeah, let's see. I think he's gonna go outside. I forget what he does.
Shaun hasn't done his homework yet.
Is that the next step? Yeah, what's the next step?
Grace has Shaun this
Yeah.
weekend. Seems like he can't wait to get back to his mother.
Yeah, so they're divorced. Well, it doesn't actually tell you they're divorced, but they're divorced.
Does the mother still live at the old house?
I wouldn't be surprised. So this is actually the first clue of the origami killer. The first little thing to him. You don't actually know about it until this part right here. If you decide to pick up the newspaper. Yeah. And if you actually buy the game, a brand new copy of the game, the original, I'm not sure what the director's got, but if you buy the original copy, you get origami, a piece of like a piece of origami, like a paper, and it looks like the Heavy Rain icon. So you actually fold it into a little bird, which is kind of cool. You get 3 of them, I believe.
It's like a halfway house or something.
Yeah, I told you it was
How
depressing.
can an architect not afford anything better than this?
I know. I think he actually quit because later on you go to the you go to,
You would have to try very hard to buy depressing furniture like this.
I know, but no. Later on you go in upstairs and you go to his the board where he did his architect drawing in the first level, if you remember, and it's all covered in dust. So it's either he hasn't touched it in a long time or he just gave up on it. And I'm just playing basketball. You don't get a trophy just for all of your stuff. Just messing around, passing time until 6 o'clock, which is Shaun's homework time.
Very, very detailed texturing on
On what?
the wet grass and the marsh and the water.
Is that a joke, or you actually saying?
No, it's treated very well.
Okay. Have you played Flower by chance?
Flower?
Yeah. You play this piece of like a petal, like a flower petal, and you go through this field, and all it is just like wind and grass everywhere, and each piece of grass is like individual. And I don't know if it has a record for it, but it has it has like the most amount of things on the screen at once, and it's thousands, if not millions, of pieces of petal, but not petals, sorry, pieces of grass separate on throughout this field, and it's quite magical actually.
Magical?
It's quite magical, yes.
Flower? For what? What is it for?
It's for PS3, I believe for Vita. I don't quote me on that, and I'm pretty sure it's coming out in HD for PS4.
No PC.
No PC now. It's made by that game company, the people who made Flow. I think you played Flow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's completely different than Flow. And I believe they also made Journey, which is supposed to be one of the better games for the PS3 downloadable.
Journey?
Shaun's sneezing. I think
Journey,
he's catching a
supposed
cold.
to be. It won like Game of the Year several awards.
Have you played ICO or ECO or whatever?
No, it's of the Shadow of the Colossus people.
Yeah.
I haven't played it. I played Shadow of the Colossus, but hey kitty, how's it going? Anyways, I played Shadow of the Colossus, but I sucked at it, so I stopped. But this is back in the PS2 days. I haven't played for PS3.
I remember that Shadow of the Colossus
Yeah.
was the first game I bought as an employee of Blockbuster.
Really?
That was sort of the week of
For PS2, of course, right?
yeah,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a long time ago.
of me getting my my first job, and then also using the weekend to play that video game.
Yes, sir.
Shaun, do you want to do your
So
homework
before
now?
I interrupt you, have to actually make sure Shaun does his homework. So
We'll do it later.
you have to say now.
I think we should just get
What happens
right
if you
to
select
it. Then
it?
it's done and out of the way.
I don't think it
Now,
works.
Get your bag and get set up in the kitchen.
I
I'll
didn't
help
try
you.
the other option, but you have to make sure you select now.
Well, what's the point of giving you an option?
I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, my first game for Blockbuster, because we worked at the same store for Blockbuster for about 3 years or so, until the store closure, of course, and the company closure, whatever.
3.5 years.
Yep. Well, for you, 3.5. I actually made it like a week, 3 years and a week, about. And I did get my 3-year gift though, so which is awesome. I got it like after the store closed. Anyways, my first game for Blockbuster was the Orange Box. So they had Team Fortress,
I had that.
Half-Life Episode 1, and Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and 2, and then Portable, which I suck at Portable, but it's fun.
You know, I feel bad trading in my I had Half-Life 2.
You had that or you have it?
I had Orange Box, and then I traded it in with finishing all the games.
Yeah, I barely played it. I don't know why. I'm not sure why I bought it. It's not a complete waste of money, but I couldn't get into it.
Well, it's 3 games, isn't it?
4.
4 games. So how's it away? It's the best.
I don't know, but I could never really get into Half-Life. I bought it mostly for Portal, and then I downloaded Portal later on for Xbox. I think it was called Still Alive, which is exactly the same thing, except different achievements.
Half-Life is awesome.
Yeah, so
I played it in the nighttime, like the first game.
I played the first one.
It creeped the hell out of me. I was only like 11 years old.
Okay. I played it
Dad, I'm
in
finished.
the year 2000, actually.
go watch TV?
That's when I played it.
It's one of the first games that had like a cinematic beginning.
Let me have a look.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so
Pretty
you
good.
don't have to...
Looks like you're
I'm not sure
done.
if you have to,
Off you go.
make sure he's done his homework, but you can if you want. So the next step is to make dinner at 7 o'clock. about say it's about 6:30, so there's time to waste, and we'll walk around and pet Kitty over here, right, Kitty? Right? Okay. Anyways, let's just walk around and see what there's left to do.
Like, first of all, the decor. Second, they can't afford lights. And if they can, they don't want to turn them on yet.
I haven't turned them on. You can. You can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
You should
So,
just
I want to listen to this, and I want you to tell me what you think, okay? After he opens the letter, of course. He's opening it really slowly.
When the parents came home from church, all their children were gone. They searched and called for them. They cried and begged, but it was all to no avail. The children have never been seen again.
Does it reminds me of a Stephen King short story, you know, a little bit.
Hmm.
Yes. Of a virus, maybe some sort of children dying. That's the lights.
You need to read Pet Cemetery.
I haven't read that. I read the prequel. No, not the prequel. I read. Was it the prequel?
The prequel. No, just read.
No,
Pet
no.
Sematary.
I read the prequel to Salem's Lot. That's what I read.
You need to read.
Do you want me to get your dinner?
Oh yeah, I'm really hungry.
Okay, I'll go see what I can
You
find.
do know what
I'll call you when
Pet
it's
Cemetery
ready.
is about.
Yeah, it's about like like pets that come back or something, isn't it? Right, Kitty? You're a dead kitty, right?
No, he moves with his family into this neighborhood.
Okay.
And there's this old man there that becomes his neighbor. And the kid's very unhappy, and then the cat gets run over, and then the old man's like, listen, you know, we have a secret place that you can bury this cat, and maybe it'll
Come back.
come back. And it comes back, but it's all dirty, it smells like dirt, and he's evil. It's got green eyes. And then, well, I don't want to ruin it for you, but...
That's okay. I actually don't ruin it. I'll read it eventually. I read The Shining. Have you read The Shining? I read that over the summer, so like 5 months ago, 6 months ago.
The ending is way better than the Hedge Maze version.
I didn't like the book.
No, the book is great. When he's smashing his face with a hammer. And
Yeah, I like that part. I like that part.
You can come now, Sean.
I just
Your meal is
picture
ready.
like this puppet
I'm
dancing
coming.
in a very creepy way.
Yeah.
Your cat is laying on your bag, is that right?
That's alright, yeah. Yeah, so there's one more task to do. At 8 o'clock, you have to, what is it? There's a teddy bear, you actually see in a second. You have to give this teddy bear to Shaun while he's in bed at 8 o'clock. And then you'll get the Good Father trophies if you complete that task, the last task out of 4. And tuck him into bed, and you should get it during the next loading screen.
You can tell how thrilling this part of the game is by the amount of off-topic discussions we've had.
Yeah, yeah. It was. I actually. Oh, by the way, I read a short story called Night Shift, which is really good. I really like that one.
Night Shift? No, Night Shift's a book of short stories.
That's what I meant. Sorry. No, there's a short story called Graveyard Shift. That's what it is. So the book is called Night Shift, but there's a short story called Graveyard Shift. It's really cool. I like that one. It's about a guy who goes inside this cell, like massive company cellar that's full of like rats, and then he meets this like at the very end of it, he meets this like rat that looks like a giant cow, and it's like humongous. It's really gross and nasty, and then he starts laughing, and all this that massive rat and all these thousands of other rats kill him and his like friend, and while they're laughing hysterically. It's really weird, but I liked it.
You know, most of those books he wrote when he was
So-
insanely drunk.
Do you
Yeah,
wanna
I read
talk a little.
Talk about what?
I don't know, about you, your friends, how things are going.
Nothing special.
It's kind of the same thing with Trent Reznor, how most of his albums were, majority of his albums were creative and
How are things at school? Is your teacher nice?
Everything's fine, Dad.
when Trent Reznor was not drunk, like on like coke and acid and whatever drugs he used. I don't even know, but majority of his albums are created while he was high. And then I think it was the album With Teeth, that one, and until the current ones, he was really worried that he wouldn't sound the same because he was sober.
Well, that's the risk you take.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But I actually really like with Teeth in the next one, Year Zero, and the Year Zero remix. I really like that one. And
I haven't listened to any of his stuff.
It's good. You should Google it. Or
Well, I mean, I've listened to it, but
on and off.
none of the new stuff.
I don't have the last. The last one I have was a Ghost. Ghost, I think, or Ghost, something like that. And of course, I bought the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo soundtrack, the remake one. I really like it. It has he has a side project called with his wife. I forget her name, but it's called How to Destroy Angels. And I don't like most of their stuff, but there's one song that's called Is Your Love Strong Enough, which is really good. It starts really slowly and picks up, and then pitches in. Quite good.
Come on, Shaun. It's time
And
for
so
bed.
it's 8 o'clock,
I'm not
8:05.
tired yet. Can I stay up a little longer?
No.
Now, that's not very reasonable, is it?
Why does
You
the
have
kid sound like he
school
has
tomorrow.
a
You have to get some sleep.
British accent?
All right, I'm going.
I think because he's
Are you coming
maybe
with
he's
me?
British.
Go brush your teeth and
But
put on your pajamas.
why?
Huh?
I'll come up.
I don't think I actually know about this, but like some people that talk to me think I have a British accent. I don't agree.
Uh-huh.
I know my voice changes really weirdly. Like sometimes I sound like I'm a thug, and sometimes I sound like right now, like the way I am right now. You agree with that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. You have your own thing going on.
Yeah, I know. But like my boss from Blockbuster was. I remember because I was always on the phone. I had to like call people for like hundreds of dollars worth of like late fees and stuff like that. And my boss would say, if they didn't know you, they think that you're like this big guy telling people to return their movies, like threatening them. Mine is the threatening part, just your voice. And I'm not at all. I'm really fucking short. I'm relatively skinny. Not as skinny as I want to be, but I'm really short and like not a thugster at all. And it's just kind of funny. Yeah, so there's that thing that gets dusted off.
Yes,
Yeah.
the dusty table.
Hey, stop messing around or I'll never be able to film you.
He's
What do you
really
want me to do?
nervous because the option is shaking.
Oh, yeah, Jason, tell me what you want to be when you grow up.
I don't know.
It's like that famous scene from Minority Report.
Man,
I don't remember.
astronaut. Oh,
I-
wait,
When he's
I
watching the
know.
video
Oh,
of his
the
son.
dinosaur
Oh,
He
yeah.
also loses his son at a public pool.
And here's the most beautiful mother in the
In fact,
whole wide world.
a lot of parallels.
Stop. Don't film me. You know I don't like it. Hey, Dad, film me. Film me. I'll show you how fast I can run. Yeah, me too, Dad. I can run really fast, too.
That's depressing. Yeah, I've seen Minority Report. It took me like 3 times to get into it. For some reason I stopped every time. But I liked it. I really did.
Those kids have the weirdest accents. I don't know what's going on with those.
I'm pretty sure like half the cast is like British too. I know Peter Molyneux, which again I always compare to David Cage, is British. I'm not sure about David Cage. I'll have to Google it to find out. Maybe for the next part, for all I know. This is actually my favorite PS3 game. I don't know if you know that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I...
No, sorry, second favorite. My first is Uncharted 2. I played Uncharted. I saw my friend play Uncharted 2, and I was a big Xbox person, just Xbox and Wii. I mean, yeah. Anyways, the Wii doesn't count. But I saw my friend play Uncharted 2, and I'm like, holy shit, this game's amazing. So I bought a PS3 just for Uncharted 2, and then eventually Heavy Rain came out, and I bought
You
it.
shouldn't buy game consoles based on one game.
I know, but
Doesn't seem very...
But I didn't have a Blu-ray player. I wanted a Blu-ray player too, and I think it was worth it. And it was still $199. It was a pretty good price. It's kind of sad.
$199?
Yeah, or $299, maybe that.
PS3's never one there.
Yeah, well, whatever. It was cheap. It was like $299. Then it came with Facebreaker, which I haven't played. It came,
Please.
like
It's
some
impossible.
came with a shitty movie. I forget. Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine. It was like one of the worst movies ever. Some pass for Blockbuster and something else. I
How
think
about
the remote.
Night
There was a
Shot?
PS3 remote.
My teddy. I haven't got my teddy, Dad.
You must have left it somewhere in the house. Do you have any idea where it could be?
No, Dad. Please, I can't sleep without him.
All right, I'll have a look around and see if I can find it, okay?
Alright, so this is the last part of the Good Father trophy at 8 p.m. You have to put him into bed and get his teddy bear. And shortly afterwards, after you tuck him in, you will get the trophy during the loading screen. Anyways, you were saying?
I don't know, what was I saying?
Yeah, I don't know what you were saying. I was talking about how I got it from Blockbuster. I got
X-Men Origins Wolverine came out in 2009.
So that's about
You got your PS3 in 2009?
no, I believe I got it in 2010. No, because I got the PS3. What was it? I already had the PS3 for this, and this game came out in February 2010. Because I checked on Wikipedia shortly before recording this gameplay.
I remember I bought it, and I had to walk all the way home from work.
Yeah, but you live like 2 minutes away.
And I had to put it in a garbage bag because I was
So did I.
a CD bar.
Yeah, because we live not really a super sketchy area, but a little bit of a sketchy area. Like people get impaled by like posts.
Not
Thanks,
regularly.
Dad.
Yeah, it happens.
You should just use the post. They're very
Good night, Shaun.
resourceful.
Yeah, and like, so I had to take my PS3.
Yeah?
Why do you look so sad?
Because I hate you, son.
I think I just need some time to get back to the way things were.
You know, Dad, what happened to Jason wasn't your fault.
Good night,
You know,
Shaun.
I feel like this should have taken place This is how they'd be behaving like 6 months after. 2 years after?
Well, like, the guy was in a coma for like a while.
How long?
I don't know. Because he was hit by a car, yada yada.
Yeah, he was hit by a car.
Yeah.
I feel like having a 180-pound buffer between the kid and a car should
Should save it.
save him.
Yeah. I read that, like, I read that on, like, forums some time ago, and they're like, because the best answer I could find was because the kid was fragile. That's the best,
He's fragile.
because that's the best answer I could
Some
find.
kids are fragile, you know, they just...
Alright, we are actually nearing the end of part 3 of the walkthrough, and we will see you guys in part 4, which is called Sleazy Place. Actually, it's not almost. It's almost done. There's another like minute or something. Now, it's not really a spoiler, but like it's gonna have this weird blackout right now. Like it's gonna happen. Blackout. It's gonna black out.
Blackout.
Yeah, and he's gonna appear somewhere randomly. This is not explained at all. This is not explained throughout the series. He's not on any medication. He's not having any anxiety problems. Just nothing. It happens a couple of times. And why is he holding? You will see in a second. He's already holding an origami animal, whatever, bear or wolf or something. Where does this come in play? Was he drugged? I wouldn't be surprised if he was drugged. I think that's the only best explanation. But anyways.
Wow.
Anyways, see you guys in part 4 of the Heavy Rain Platinum walkthrough, which is Sleazy Place. Say bye, Yates.
Goodbye.